I think I hope I'm running okay to time.
Plenty of time.
Plenty of time. So please, I think I'm really happy to take questions or anything that I've mentioned. I'm happy to talk about now.
Jane, do you notice higher MCV levels with drugs other than imatinib, other TKIs?
Well, it's something we're really interested in. We haven't looked at that yet, but we are thinking about looking at it with sunitinib. It's partly the actual mechanism of imatinib that's causing the raised MCV, but I think that's that's another area that we would be interested in looking at. We haven't looked at that yet.
I wonder, I think I'm right with imatinib, that patients are normally advised not to drink grapefruit juice because
That's right.
absorption. So could grapefruit juice be a simple remedy for those that on their MCV have a low absorption, a way of increasing it?
I think that has been, people have used that, and in a way, if you can't get access to higher levels of drug, then grapefruit juice is a possible. And interestingly, grapefruit juice has been used in trials of other anti-cancer drugs in order to try and raise the serum levels. So, yes.
Judith?
What are the side effects and the effects on quality of life of masitinib compared with regorafenib and sunitinib?
I think that's really interesting, Judith. We don't think we know that. I mean, the phase 2 trial, which looked at masitinib in the first line, that was just a straight phase 2, so it wasn't compared to something else. They thought the side effects were similar to imatinib, so they saw some blood count changes, some fatigue and rash, which are things that we're quite common with, but no one has really compared it. And the data for masitinib against sunitinib, I haven't seen the side effect, what the difference. I don't think that's been published. That phase 2 trial hasn't been published yet. Some of the data is very early still, so it'd be very interesting to see. Particularly, I think, because sunitinib is quite a toxic treatment, and possibly masitinib might offer a more favourable side effect profile. In the paper first line, they thought it compared about the same to imatinib.
Are you going to have a masitinib trial at the Master?
There's nothing planned at the moment. The trial, which we talked about a little bit, the second line study comparing with sunitinib, that's a multi-centre study, and we were approached part way through the trial to see whether we would take part, I think because they were needing to recruit more patients, but we hadn't heard any more from the company since then, so at the moment there's nothing planned with masitinib.
Are there any more questions? Well, I think we'd all like to thank Dr. Benson very much for being kind enough to come and talk to us on this. And